What's up, everybody? I'm gonna Dave here. Today I'm gonna be watching Twitch is getting sued by Athoma.
You know, in my last video, I kind of
Can't hear
thought
anything.
I over-exaggerated how much Twitch was actually gonna fail in the next year. But looking back at it now, I don't think I was that wrong. Honestly, I might have underestimated it because Twitch is getting sued. Twitch and Dan Clancy are getting sued. Like, they're cooked. Now, why am I saying this? Well, recently, y'all obviously have seen how bad Twitch has been. I'm not gonna say Hassan this, Denim's that, Frogan this, because yes, they're bad. But who's enabling their stupidity? Twitch. At the end of the day, whoever's stupid, it comes back to Twitch. And I'm gonna be honest, this all started by Tectone calling someone a fat fuck. And now we're here. Now we're at a class action lawsuit. As you can see here, Yeet tweeted out saying Twitch is involved in a class action lawsuit with a Daniel Blitch leading the charge. Basically, he and other alleged Twitch's TOS is so specific and unique that he argues the entire Twitch TOS is invalid.
It's weird. I've only streamed on Twitch twice, but I didn't like it. It's kind of weird. That's why I do most of the YouTube videos, man. I was gonna stream on YouTube, but I had to wait 24 hours before I can. And then I just forgot to. But Twitch is like, I don't know. They're like very biased. I think they're very liberal, democratic, left-leaning. And so they favor the people who make those kinds of content, I think. And then the people on the right, they're not as nice to. I don't know. I don't understand politics.
With a 9-page document.
But Twitch is owned by Amazon, which is owned by Jeff Bezos. And he's like one of the big Democratic supporter billionaire with the Blue Origin rockets and stuff.
Images attached to it, which I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot. It's a lot of big brain words, okay? I'm not gonna read all of this. What I will read is this grok summarization.
Whoa, the what is it? Twitter's AI Grok can summarize this?
It says Daniel Blitch filed a class action lawsuit against Twitch Interactive on May 1st in San Francisco Superior Court, alleging Twitch's terms of service violate California Civil Code, whatever that thing is, 1670.8. What the fuck does that mean? Shut your fucking mouth! The lawsuit claims the TOS unfairly restricts user speech, such as criticizing the platform, and seeks to declare them invalid while requesting damages for California.
One of the things I don't like about Twitch is that sometimes you get like banned and they don't tell you why, so you don't know what you did wrong and you don't know how to fix it.
California users since 2020. Twitch may argue its TOS are necessary for community safety and align with industry standards. The case reflects tensions between consumers' rights and platform governance, with potential implications for other platforms like YouTube and Kick streaming. So pretty much in Fortnite terms, what they're saying is they're being sued for not using their TOS fairly or forcing their TOS fairly. Case in point.
That sounds correct.
Let me give y'all an example. Tectone calls Frogan a fat bitch and gets banned for 2 weeks, right?
Damn.
Frogan says the American soldiers deserve to get PTSD and doesn't get banned. That is pretty much what they're getting a lawsuit for. Another example. Asmongold says a whole ass race is inferior. Gets a 2-week ban. Hassan supports terrorists multiple times live on stream and doesn't get banned. That is what they're getting a lawsuit for. Now, me personally, you could argue if they're gonna win this lawsuit or not. I'm gonna be honest, Twitch is a fucking tyrant. I don't think they're losing this lawsuit, or if this lawsuit is gonna go anywhere. But this really proves how...
If they filed it in California, it'll be hard because California is like 90% Democrats.
How bad of a state Twitch is in. It is awful. And I said this in the beginning of the video, but there's no saying Hassan, there's no saying Denim,
What
there's
game
no
is
saying
this?
Asmon's
Like a
fault,
Counter-Strike
there's no
mod.
saying anyone's fault. And at the end of the day, Twitch enables these behaviors. Twitch lets this happen. But it is more of Twitch's fault than Hassan or Denim's. Not discrediting how bad they are, because they're awful fucking people. But at the end of the day, Dan Clancy is the fucking guy that enables this shit, okay? It's all his fault, you know? And it doesn't help that people have realized that multi-streaming is now the meta, right? Multi-streaming is now the meta. As you can see here, Extra Emily is also now going to fucking
Even Asmongold went to Kick.
Also multi-streaming to Kick. You got Tectone
Should I go to
multi-streaming to
Kick?
Kick. You got
Should I go to
Nicholas
Kick?
Light, Donut Operator, Extra Emily, and way more to come. Way more. Especially when you see these fucking viewer counts. As you can see, Asmongold is live on Kick, pushing 14k viewers already. Mind you, this was 7 minutes into him streaming.
He just started. That was his first day. He got 14,000. in 7 minutes.
His average was 30K on Twitch
What?
and 30K on fucking Kick. And he peaked on 100,000 concurrent viewers average combined platforms.
That's
which is
crazy.
Crazy.
Multi-stream, we have over 100,000 viewers. It's 100, and by the way, like, it's like 110. This is the way it is. This is the way it's gonna be.
I never used
there
Kick.
we go. And yeah, things are going very well, and we're popping off. Everything's going great, and that's how I see it. Right? Things are very, very good.
The thing that's probably gonna bring in most people to Kick is probably shit like this. As you can see here, TikTok
$350 an hour.
reveals his first Kick stream paying him over $350 an hour. And this only shows his subscriber revenue from 95 to 5 split. Look at this.
What
Wow.
the fuck?
95
I've been streaming
split?
on Kick for 3.5 hours on my first stream, and I've already made $1,000 fucking dollars in 3 hours.
That's crazy.
What the?
Twitch takes like 70% of your money, but Kick only takes 5%?
Fuck. This is the greatest site to stream on that I have ever seen. Holy fuck, that is so much money.
Yeah, it's
what
crazy.
The fuck?
I need to go on Kick.
That is
What?
insane. That means in one stream, I just made 10 times. I just made 10 times what I would have made off of Twitch. Bro, what the fuck?
I've never used Kick
okay,
before.
I'll do a full revenue breakdown.
What?
Of
Kick?
how much I made once
.com.
everything finished processing in about 3 days. But it looks like Kick, you make about 8 times more than what you make
Holy
on Twitch
crap.
with less viewers. Like that is fucking nuts.
That is $1,000. $1,000 for 3 hours of streaming. You get $100 on Twitch for 6 hours. That is 10 times the revenue for less. I'm not gonna sit here and act like people are leaving Twitch, even though people like Nicholas Light, he has left Twitch. There's honestly not a real great reason to leave Twitch.
Yeah, man. I just went to Kick. I was gonna go streaming on Kick. It's true. There's 135,000 people in the just chatting on Kick. Look, there's 100,000 in just chatting, which is usually Grand Theft Auto has 100,000. But look, he's on here at 14,000. What is all this? They just straight copy Twitch's thing, but change the color. That's crazy.
Twitch, because I mean, the same argument I'm making for there's no reason to not stream on Kick goes the same way to Twitch, you know? But like, in the end of the day, the platform fucking sucks so
Sure
much
does.
fucking dick. It's insane, man. It is insane how fucking stupid that platform is. Like, you can't call a bitch fat, but you can sympathize with terrorists without getting a fucking scratch on you. Like, are you really surprised that advertisers are pulling out? How is Amazon not looking into this, bro? I bet Jeff Bezos would be fuming if he knew what was going on. Also, this clip of Mike from PA came out of him saying how
Who's
to
this?
engage with Asmongold, Tectone, and people like them, saying this.
They have to be on the defense. You want to get back at Asmongold? Don't argue with him about Palestine. Call him a cockroach. Post a cockroach video. Post a video about him not taking a shower.
Personal
Post a video
attacks?
of him catching his mom on fire with cigarettes.
That's kind of personal. Personal attacks is like usually people use that when they've already lost the argument. They have no argument, so they attack personally, right?
That's how you fight back. You don't fight back by making arguments about Palestine. You want to make arguments about Palestine? That's fine. But you want to argue with Asmongold? You need to bring up his disgusting house, the filth he lives in, the trash he's surrounded by, the rotten rat alarm clock. That's how you deal with these people. Tectone, you bring up his father. You bring up all the sexual charges that are against him. You fight these people on the ground they live on. You don't try to engage with them in lofty arguments. They don't care.
Like, brother, what are you talking
I don't,
about? Like,
I don't think that's the right move. I don't know. I just avoid conflict. I don't like conflict.
what are these allegations saying? Oh, post a clip of him catching his mom on fire with a cigarette. What kind of fucking statement is that? Saying you should reply to Tecton with an argument saying that his dad is a rapist. What the fuck do you mean? What does that have to do with him? Also, buddy, you don't look too much different from Asmongold, so I feel like people should approach you the exact same fucking way. And hey, maybe we should use y'all's tactics, the Hassan tactic of just throwing a crime towards you that you just haven't done. How about we do that to you?
I don't like, I like to treat others how I want to be treated. If you're gonna do that to people, you gotta expect it to happen to you. You know, if you trying to attack somebody, it's gonna attack other people. It's gonna attack back. It's like karma.
Think you would be too fond of that now, would you, Mike from PA? I don't think you would be too fond of that, you fucking retard. Anyways, Twitch is fucking cooked. Let's be honest, Twitch is cooked. Rather that lawsuit, rather they win it or lose it, Twitch is still cooked. Multi-stream. For the love of God, please multi-stream if you're a streamer. And use my code THUMB for 10% off your gamer subs at end video.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Dang.
Shut the fuck up, you
That was a great promotion for Kick. Maybe I should try Kick. What was I gonna say? Dan Clancy was like all buddy with the OTK people, like Asmongold and Miskiff and them, Emiru, I forget who else in there, Tectone, S-Fan, Reject. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know the people on Kick were getting paid so much. The only thing I know about a Kick is I think it was like the guy who started it was all about like promoting gambling because Twitch didn't allow like gambling ads, whereas Kick did, and because of that, Kick made so much money that they were just giving money out left, right, center. But I didn't know they were only like Twitch takes like 70% of your money, and Kick only takes 5%. That's pretty crazy. No wonder Tecton was making like 8 to 10 times as much money. Yeah, I should check it out. All right, I think that's it. See y'all.